this Hay Gang as the unit of choice right now. Nikki is going to be up here, possibly doing the same with some more first kills into the Hay Gang.
Wants to see the damage. That's a pretty significant amount of damage into that Hay Gang. Hay Gang down to 30% already. Here it goes, though. Jack does have the skill 2. Doesn't use it. Saves it. Goes for the skill 3 first. No slow debuff on Annabelle, though.
Gets 3 big stunts here. Annabelle's primed already with that cleanse, of course. We're going to see a big skill 2 going into the Gianna. Gianna still standing tall, looking for stun on top of the Annabelle, not receiving anything here. Hey, gang, looking to take advantage of this Annabelle, but no. Cleanse is coming up for Big V, looking strong again.
Yeah, we had a lot of cleanse here. The Nikki could cleanse as well to keep the Gianna up again. Here we go. It's going to rotate another time.
Yep, stun comes out from the Juno, but like you said, that cleanse is available. A little bit of poke damage coming towards Hay Gang, but the return stun from the Wind Monkey King.
Ooh, Nana, big stun, though. Nana with a huge stun there. Takes down the Wind Monkey King. No rotation and skill 2 into skill 1 potential for him.
Yeah, Juno trying to do all she can to keep this Gianna back here, but we're going to see a big third skill coming out. A lot of additional damage happening here. Drops the Hay Gang.
It's not looking very good for Jack. 2 stacks for the Nana is very scary. Even if he takes down the Gianna here, she's going to come back.
Yep, Gianna's coming back, coming from the Nana. We have another orb still left over here as well.
Jack needs a big violent proc here from the Cardinal. Does he get it? No, he does not.
Nope, does not. Defense break on top of the Cardinal, able to pummel in so much damage here. Wind Monkey King going to be looking for as many stuns as he can get his hands onto.
Oh, huge stun into the Nikki, though. Denies the damage enough to actually stop the kill here onto the Cardinal. But Nana, will she get the kill? No kill from the Nana.
Yeah, no more orbs are going to be available here. Does resist the bomb, but the first kill into the Cardinal. Cardinal is going to be staying alive here. Another stun onto the Gianna.
Needs a stun on the Annabelle. Needs a lucky off stun. Doesn't get it, though. Could go for the skill 2, but honestly, just killing that Cardinal is the safer play. Needs the stack to rotate, but he's not afraid of it. Gets the extra turn, though, and Big V's going to take down the Cardinal. No skill 3 opportunity.
That's right. I mean, getting another orb up there was just so impactful here. All the damage is going to be coming into this Wind Monkey King, and this Juno's not going to be able to solo here. This is where Nana becomes so strong. There was just not enough damage here, and Big V taking round 1 away from Jack.
Big V with the big violence. Control. Picking a Charlotte, picking something like a Savannah there might have been a stronger opportunity for him. The units weren't quite changed yet. I believe they were only changed for Europe. So this cup is brand new for a lot of opportunities, brand new for a lot of players. But Jack pre-banning away the Nikki shows a lot of respect there to Big V and his playstyle.
Yeah, very interesting pre-ban on that Ganymede as well. Very interesting. Jack with the first pick. Let's see who he's going to be taking away from Big V.
Jack might safety as Gianna down. Big V does have the opportunity here for Sierra and Okeanos. Denies the speed lead opportunity from Jack while still taking that first turn control strength.
Oh, flash the Hay Gang. Takes the Hay Gang back. Quite interesting. We're going to see an Okeanos Wusa coming out of Big V.
Oh, I would be so interested to see if Big V has some pocket strat here with the Wusa. We know it's very strong for the first turn snipe. We know he also has a Molong Jamire Tableau available here. It could actually be very, very strong into Jack if Jack doesn't see it coming.
Well, Jack's going to have a little bit of tell here with the second picks here, and it's going to be Sierra Hay Gang locking in a speed lead. And of course, the Hay Gang as another stripper for his team and a great counter to that Gianna.
Yeah, definitely. I think Jack's playing a little bit too defensively here. He feels very confident with this. It could work out really well. Sierra is a very good combination here, taking the Hay Gang away as the denies the counter pick for Big V as availability. Oh my god, and is that a Lisa? Is that something we've never seen before in the history of SWC?
That is a Lisa Jamire coming out for Big V, and this is what I was saying about Big V. This is someone who has the ability to prepare for his opponent. Now, Jack, I can tell you right now, because I'd be just as thrown off, a Lisa coming out here is making him think.
Lisa could be his counter pick opportunity to the Gianna, but it also could be a double counter pick. We do know that Lisa has a pretty good base speed, that 104 base speed into a cleanse, and it does lower cooldown, so it's pretty effective. A lot of players are running a non-wheel Jamire now on the ladder to try to counter these Giannas.
Well, Jack wrapping up his wrap with the Abelio and, of course, the Molong. That's triple water coming up for Jack. Big V showing the Nana once again, but what I don't like here is he's not showing a ton of kill potential. If he's going to be rocking this Nana, he's got to have the ability to get these orbs back.
think we're about to see a lot of damage that we don't normally expect for damage. Jemire is probably going to be able to one-shot a unit with defense break, and I think that might actually be a swift crit damage Okeanos. He might have changed it up just for the tournament.
Ooh, well, Jack wants no part of that. Nana's getting banned. Ciara's getting banned. Speed lead for Big V. HP lead for Jack. Here we go, guys. We've got round 2 with Jack and Big V.
Are we going to see a pink Reuter? Does he hit it? There it is. The reset into the Molong. Gets it just when he needs it. Big V, the leading advantage now.
Yeah, definitely a big advantage right there. Getting that reset on top of the Molong. Defense break sitting on top of Okeanos. He can cleanse, though.
Go for the strip too. Stripping gives attack bar. Goes for the attack command. That's the cleanse. That's a lot of damage. The damage from the Jemire skill 1 on the team up is pretty significant.
Definitely a lot of damage coming out. Bomb is out. Stuns on top of the Jemire and on top of Wusa.
Just push back here. Oh, and the extra turn. Big V is going to get that skill 2 off. It's going to be pretty significant for the damage.
Yeah, massive skill too. Bailey's going to be cutting here, able to sustain his team, of course, but we do have that immunity. Oh, nice provoke sitting on top of that Wusa, though.
Here it is. He goes for the big stun. Doesn't expect to land too many of them. Gets 3, though. That's pretty significant. Will this be enough? Could transfer the ball if he gets the skill 1.
Well, that glancing
Ooh,
does land on top of the Gianna. Massive sleep on top of that Abelio for sure. There's the reset coming out from Jemire. Big V's got everything up he needs now.
Here it comes. Here comes the extra damage. Could go into the Molong with the skill 3, but wants the safety down. That's Gianna. Gianna does go down to the extra turn here from Lisa. Lisa with the team up comp, something we've never seen before. What an incredibly creative setup here from Big V.
It really was extremely creative. I mean, he's getting a little lucky with some beautiful additional turns here, but still the comp doesn't change.
Oh, so much damage here from this Jemire. The reset into Hagang denies the strip here. Hagang's going to go down pretty quick. No Molong skill 3 available.
Yeah, not a bad strip coming out of Jack here. He's able to remove some of the shields, but none of the immunities. Double stuns out on top of Jack's team. We've got looking for a glancing. Does not get the glancing, but massive skill 2 damage. Drops Hagang.
Wow, Big V really showing us that he can be a big victor. Very creative with that Lisa. I actually really like this comp. It's way cooler than I thought it was going to be.
It's bringing so much damage to the table here. He's keeping up with the glancing to stop the defense breaks coming out of this Molong. It was such a strong pick here.
I gotta say that that sleep on the Abelio was pretty clutch, but there was a lot of damage coming out nonetheless. And here it is. Concedes the match.
Just nothing he can do there. Big V taking round 2 away from Jack. Possible sleep coming out here. Jack needs to get a win.
And the reason is because he doesn't need to. He will just shred you down before you get a chance to even start moving.
New pre-bans coming in here. And the Nana's getting pre-banned as well as the Yanhong. Finally respects the Nana, realizes it's not something that he wants to have to play with here. Big V has the first pick in this round 3. He could go for the sweep. Definitely in favor with Big V getting this first pick. Gianna is going to be on the side of Big V now.
And Jack doesn't have the speed to contend this without taking that hanging, so he needs to take it away. Doesn't want to give up the Sierra to Big V either. It's very scary. Knows he has the team up comp now with that skill 1 rotations.
Yep, CR Hagang coming out of Jack. Of course, Hagang there to counter Gianna. Big V looking to respond. And I'm already excited to see what Big V might be drafting here.
It's crazy how Big V can really just comfortably default into these, you know, Jemire Nikki. He's got double cleanser, good damage, good attack buff, or he just goes with this Okeanos Wusa pick, you know? He's got the control with it, he's got the defensive heal, he's got the immunity. It's kind of cool. He's just like, I don't know, do I play 1 or 2 today? Let me just big damage or, you know, play that turn 2 potential.
Very interesting. Jack needs to do something that Big V's not prepared for, and I think that's where Jack can turn this around. He needs to show something that Jack V cannot predict here, and I don't think Juno Diana is exactly it, but both these units can bring a lot of interesting RNG to a match to get that kind of edge Jack may be looking for.
I think Juno fits fairly well in the style that Jack plays, and it's not bad against Big V as long as Big V's not going for aggressive turn 1. You know, he didn't take the Jemire Nikki, so the Juno actually does fairly well. The Diana's a bit of a risk, though. He really needs that Diana to have a lot of turns, and there it is. The Carnal Molly, last pick here for Big V. The rotation into that safety comp. Oh, it's kind of rough for Jack.
Like this Molly here. Yeah, Jack needs to make a big move here, and this last pick is going to be a Rika, the #1 best fifth pick here for bans. This Rika may get banned out here, but we'll see. Possibly, it might be signaling a ban on top of the Wusa or the Molly.
Yeah, Rika definitely the best last pick there, outside of maybe the Volantis that we saw at APAC. You know, Diligent with the last pick Volantis, definitely something we don't see every day, but I think it's looking pretty grim for Jack here. That Molly is very strong.
That Molly looking really strong right now. Wusa is going to be banned out. Hey Gang is banned out here. Gianna has the ability to go wild, not being stopped by this Hey Gang anymore. And we've got leads going out. HP lead for BigV, speed lead for Jack. Jack looking to turn it around. BigV looking for the sweep. Here we go, guys. It's round 3.
Oh, look at the speeds on these units. Holy Lord, they're incredible. BigV is so fast. Even his Cardinal's moving ahead of these units.
Yep, looking for the reset on top of the Rika. Getting stuns as well. Does stun up CR and Diana as well.
Oh, gets the stun on the Cardinal, though. There it is. Juno with the stun potential. Extra turn from Sierra. Sierra has the bomb ready, but Molly can cleanse it.
Yep, Molly can cleanse it. He might be trying to put this bomb on top of the Molly, but chooses to put it on top of the Okeanos. He has to detonate this bomb, though, or else he can't cleanse or even pass back.
Yeah, I could be going for the risky play here. Close it up anyways. Rika doesn't have skills, and the bomb's on her, so it's not looking great.
Ooh, no additional turn there. We are going to see the cleanse happening on top of this Okeanos. Save him up just a little bit. Rain of Stones coming out here. We know the sustain's going to come out for the Juno. If the Juno does get stunned up, the Juno doesn't get stunned up here.
Yeah, not a lot of stuns there for the Okeanos. No extra value, but needs to stun the Cardinal. Needs to get it here on the skill 1. Gets on the last hit. Double glancing into a non-glancing hit with the stun, but Cardinal with the violent proc. Here it comes. Cardinal with the big stun into Sierra. His whole team slow debuff, though.
Yeah, so many back-to-back procs right now. Both players procking so much, but everybody's going to be stunned up on the side of Jack. Jack's getting some additional turns. He's clapping right back with the CR going on to the Gianna.
Oh, but it's not looking good. It's like you said, this Molly's a great pick here. Everyone's almost full HP, and it's not looking good on Jack's side. The slow debuffs are not effective. This Diana's just not able to do anything.
Exactly, Diana's not able to do anything at all. Juno is getting some lucky despair stuns. Both players are violent procking left and right. Even if he goes and plants the bomb, it will detonate and possibly remove his CR from the field. Is it going to be enough to stay alive? It is!
Looking pretty grim. It's not going to be enough. A big reset here on the Diana. Stops it, goes for the kill, takes out the Sierra, and that's it. Sierra's gone now.
Yep, CR is gone. That's all the kill potential from Jack. This does look like a sweep here. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a concede, and there you have it. BigV with the big sweep on Jack.
BigV showing us he's got what it takes. 3 different drafts, 3 incredibly dominant matches here against Jack.
BigV taking the win here in our first quarterfinals match against the 3rd seed from the APAC region, Jack.